Hey, neighbor.
Oh, hey.
New shoes. What you got there? 990s?
Well, they're
624s?
actually
550s?
no, they're not New Balances. They're Monarchs.
Oh,
Yeah, the wife got them for my birthday. Third pair this year.
what she got under the hood there, buddy?
They're actually pretty comfortable. They've got a full-length air unit, and the upper is leather.
Sure.
What?
How much PSI you running on that air unit?
Yeah, I don't know.
When you're ready for a real man shoe, let me know.
All right. See ya. I hate that guy. I don't care what anyone says, especially him. The Air Monarchs are unanimously considered to be the best shoes in the entire world. They're the most comfortable, the most versatile, and the most best. And I'm gonna prove it to that jerk by taking these into the garage, cutting them in half to show him what a real shoe looks like. Do you hear that, neighbor? Those bells? Those are school bells. School's in session. And this video is sponsored by Javy. Javy is an ethically sourced, dairy-free, sugar-free, non-GMO, plant-powered coffee. And I like Javy because I mostly just get my coffee from gas stations, and it's burnt and it's just watered down, and everyone's been had their fingers on it, and the creamer's out half the time. But with Javy, I can make my coffee how I want at my own convenience when I want, whether I want it hot or cold, and they have 7 different flavors to try, and it's way more affordable than gas station coffee. And all you have to do is measure out the flavor of Javy that you want, add it to the water, the hot water, the milk, or whatever else, and that's all there is to it. So it's super easy, super fast, super convenient, and it's a nice little ritual for the day to just kind of brew whatever coffee you want rather than nasty gas station coffee. And I'm not a big black coffee guy, so having a little bit of flavor in my coffee is my preferred way to drink coffee. So the sugar cookie coffee, pretty good. And since it's getting hot in Utah here, I can't drink the hot coffee anymore, so I just make a nice iced coffee, pour a little bit too much milk in there, mix it up. Keeps me cool, keeps me energized, and it just tastes good. So check out Javy via the link in my description, or go to buy.javycoffee.com/roseanvil, and be sure to use the code roseanvil at checkout because it saves you 25%, which is a huge discount. So it's an easy way to try it, and it's an easy way to support the channel. So thanks again to Javy for sponsoring this video. So let's start off with a few features that you might have overlooked that you might not know about, neighbor. First of all, the pivot point. See this round rubber circle here? That allows for seamless pivot transitions. Whether you're practicing your swing, whether you're getting the kids in the car, seamless pivot transitions. Next is the non-slip outsole. How are you gonna go throughout your day with a slippery outsole, whether it's your loafers or whatever you happen to be wearing. See these herringbones? See these channels through here? Non-slip, and I guarantee they're non-marking. 3 types of lacing systems. You got your eyelets, you got your straps, you got your reinforced eyelets. This allows you to perfectly dial in how this shoe fits your foot. See this little cutout right here? I don't know what it does, but it looks cool. And it comes in several different widths. You gotta give your dogs a little room to roam. And it has a reinforced nylon pull tab. You can keep your grandpa's shoehorns. But that's just the small features. We're just getting started, because one of the biggest things that makes this the best sneaker in the world is the leather. This sucker is chock full of leather. The entire upper is leather, making it a breeze to wipe down. I just grabbed the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, give it a quick scrub, and I'm ready to take Shireen for a night out on the town. I'd like to see him show up at Applebee's with his synthetic beat up New Balances. So to prove that this is full leather, let's do a little flame test. So we'll start on the biggest panel first. So as you can see, as this plastic starts melting away, you can see that those leather fibers underneath. Then to the most important part, the most abrasion resistant, the toe. As you can see, that's leather as well. And I guarantee the rest of this is leather. So let's just double check. So this lace keeper, well that's not actually leather, but the swoosh for sure is leather. I can see like the little pores, and you can see it's melting away. Okay, that's not leather. This heel panel, that's not leather either, but this heel around the heel has got to be leather, because that's an important part for the wear and tear of the shoe and the durability. That's not actually leather. But there's another piece of the heel that's probably leather, so let's do those two. Those aren't leather either. So maybe it's not all leather, but this synthetic leather is more breathable, and it is lighter, and that's another thing that that he doesn't understand about the shoe is how breathable the shoe is. You've got several different ventilation holes throughout this entire shoe, allowing your feet to breathe. Whether you're doing chores in the yard, playing a round of golf with the boys, whatever it happens to be, your feet are not gonna get hot and sweaty. And to prove that, I borrowed my son Kyle's vape, and we're just gonna blow a bunch of smoke into here so that you can visually see how much smoke actually comes out of these ventilation holes. So we rigged it up and started blowing some smoke into there, and a lot of the smoke's coming out. It doesn't actually come out through the ventilation holes. It kind of comes out through the tongue. So maybe I was off a little bit on a couple of those things, but the one thing that is undeniable is the air unit. There's a full length air unit in here, cushioning every single step. And to show you how much PSI is in this air unit, I got my little tire gauge here, and as you can see, when I pierce this in, damn it. So there's probably something wrong with my tire gauge, because there's no way it just didn't register on there. But I know there's a full length air unit in here running from heel all the way to the end of your toes. There's gotta be. All right, I got it cut in half, and it's time to show you the one thing that New Balance will never have, a full length air unit. Let's see what's inside. Damn it. So technically it's not a full length air unit. It's more like a 3/4 air unit, but I'm sure there's a good reason why it doesn't go all the way. You know, maybe it's like too hard underneath your toes or something. But it does have lots of foam, like the tongue is really thick, but I still think these are the best shoes in the world. I'd like to see him get a pair of New Balances for under 100 bucks. And yeah, they might not be the best built. Yeah, they might not be all leather. Yeah, the air unit might not have that much PSI in it, and it's not technically full length. And like these ventilation holes don't actually do anything. But I can get 2 or 3 pairs of these at Costco for the price of one of his shoes. So I still think they're better. And it's just as durable of a shoe. Like I guarantee I can't pull this pull loop off.